Hi, meet some of our St. Francis Neighborhood Center kids. My name is Christi Green, and I'm the Executive Director. We are a community-based neighborhood center in existence since 1963. We are here to stay, while we have seen many others come and go. We currently exist in a 125-year-old brownstone, and it is time to renovate and expand and address a 3-year wait list of youth begging to be in our development programs. We are inviting you to be part of our future. Our expanded facility will allow us to increase workforce development, create community pop-up workstations, tech lab, generate income with space and event rentals, be the first smart center in the city, and to directly serve on-site 300 children at a time in our successful holistic education and intervention programming in a safe and supervised environment. We have raised $4.6 million, and with your investment and support, we need $1.9 million to complete the project. In spite of COVID-19, we continue to move forward with this project and continue redefining our services with online educational programming and safe outreach with emergency services. In America today, over 11.3 million children are alone and unsupervised after school. According to the Baltimore City Department of Social Services, over 40% of the child protection calls come from two neighborhoods, ours, Reservoir Hill and Penn North in West Baltimore. According to Baltimore Neighborhood Indicators Alliance, for our neighborhoods, nearly half of children live below the federal poverty line, 41% of households make less than $25,000 per year, unemployment rate was 18% prior to COVID-19, and more than 74% of mothers with children in the program are heads of households. Our community experiences hardships, from high rates of violence, negative health outcomes, lost economic opportunities. In response, public money is spent to address systemic inequality after the fact. Some solutions can even do more harm than good. The cumulative cost of public funds spent in Reservoir Hill and Penn North is $124 million annually. $7.6 million of that alone is spent on the incarceration of over 200 people from our community. 98% of those served at our center are African American, 2% Hispanic, putting our families at a statistically high risk for incarceration, as Black people are incarcerated at a rate over 5 times that of white people nationwide. Poverty prevents proper brain development in children. Youth in poverty need high quality assistance in mental, behavioral, and academic support. We know current interventions have failed. Programs imposed on communities and often forgotten neighborhoods like ours are left at a disservice. Providing rec space may give children a safe or temporary or short-term alternative, but does not provide necessary customized services or educational opportunities to end poverty. Anchor institutions such as major colleges surround the area and access to a major highway too, but they create invisible and even physical boundaries rather than access to resources. Out-of-school time programs keeps kids safe, help working families, and inspire learning. They provide opportunities to help young people develop into successful adults. We provide consistent, community-driven, year-round, out-of-school time youth development programs that are focused in academics, family and community, caregivers and parents, help facilitate more smart people in a smart center with digital inclusion. We provide holistic programs to underserved youth in poverty that need a long-term solution. We provide opportunities to end poverty and offer community-driven, high-quality educational programming at no cost, where the majority of our youth achieve a B or better in school, verified by an external evaluator. And unlike programs that only offer pieces of youth programming, such as recreation, or they lack family support, the St. Francis Neighborhood Center approach is holistic. The transformative power of our out-of-school time program is reflected in our educational outcomes of our youth, evaluated by an external evaluator annually. 8 years of evaluation have shown tremendous results. Here's a 1-year snapshot. The majority of our kids receive a B or better in school versus Baltimore City schools showing only 17% academic proficiency for African American students. We have extremely high attendance when low attendance is prevalent among those in poverty. Our students are planning for a career in future when most kids in poverty are concerned they won't survive or even live to graduate from high school. All of our students are graduating. As you read what our stakeholders say, let me add that 100% of our parents and caregivers reported that the program helps their children and family. And we have monthly engagement nights with topics selected by our parents with a majority in attendance, while Title I schools have less than 25% of parents engaged. We have planned for a 30% increase per year. This is conservative. When I started in 2012, we had a $130,000 budget. Each year we have grown 100%, and today we have an $830,000 operations budget. We would have had the expansion completed by now, and we even had a groundbreaking ceremony because our original goal was $4 million according to the general contractor we were working with for 2.5 years, and raised just this in over 2 years. But we had a setback. This contractor backed out for multiple reasons, and we now have a new general contractor that they themselves have contributed $250,000 to the project, but this put us back over a year with more money to raise. And I want to add, you will see we operate very efficiently, and most people know the average cost of non-academic daycare and aftercare can be double the cost. Education is the ideal point of intervention. Through our holistic intergenerational approach, we are ending poverty in our community. Our programs emphasize emotional and behavioral wellness, health, education, fitness, and more. Since 2012, our families have experienced a 50% increase in income and a 35% decrease in incarceration. Cumulative lives impacted for 2020 this year is anticipated to be over 5,000, and in 2024, over 33,000. Improved livelihoods is conservatively estimated to be nearly 200,000 people. Today, already, we save the taxpayer over $64 million a year, and projected by 2024 is $375 million of public funds saved, and a cumulative lives impact of $2 billion saved. These are big numbers. Additionally, contribution to our economy is conservatively $750 million today and $5 billion by 2025, all with an investment today of $1.9 million to complete our $6.5 million expansion. It has been impossible to find any one organization that does what we do. We can be flexible. In a time of crisis of COVID-19, where we currently can't be together physically as community, we redefine community and direct service and continue to serve. In fact, nearly 60% of our youth and climbing are still staying engaged in our online learning program, where schools are only seeing 13% of youth doing their work. We have been a role model to the city and state with our efforts, including placing a laptop in every program family home. We are the future, and with you, we have exciting plans. Thank you.